Warning, this video is based solely on my opinion. Not all Pokemon are created equal. Some really just suck.
Yo! Welcome back, guys, to Redesigning Pokemon That I Don't Like, Episode 3. This week, we're tackling a fan favorite, or should I say unfavorite. His basic form was introduced in the first region, Kanto, first generation. His baby form was introduced in the fourth generation, Sinnoh. We're gonna look at Mime Jr. and Mr. Mime. And as per usual, I don't really have a lot to say about their first forms. Their first forms are usually pretty cute. What I do have to say is I don't really know what Mime Jr. is. Is he a mime? Is he a clown? Is he an elf? Like, he has all these different features from all these different stereotypes, I guess. Based just on design, I'm gonna give him 7 out of 10 mimes. Either way, I'm not gonna do anything overly crazy. I really just want to mess with his colors and make the whole design more cohesive. I'm not gonna base Mime Jr.'s design on Mr. Mime's design. I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna recolor Mime Jr. and I'm gonna recolor Mime Jr. and base Mr. Mime's design, as opposed to having Mime Jr.'s design based on Mr. Mime. I'm confusing myself, not gonna lie. Mime Jr., Mr. Mime, Mime Sr., I don't know. Mime Jr. is a cute Pokemon. I like his little tutu dress thing. I feel like this is what Santa's elves would look like. See, I'm going with the white mime face, kind of. I was gonna add something around the eyes, but I feel like they already stand out enough. Boom! The boy Mime Jr. looking good. Now, the ugly clown prince himself. Look at this guy. He's got bat wings for a head. This dude's got spiders for hands. Like, what is this body shape, bro? What are you doing? Like, just like, look at his arms, how crooked they are and how skinny, just going opposite ways. Like, honestly, it kind of looks like a swastika. Never mind. We're not gonna get into it. Anyway, as I said earlier, I'm gonna base this Mr. Mime's design more on Mime Jr.'s. And I wanted to play on the eeriness of like mimes for obvious reasons. And I wanted to take that kind of jester look that Mr. Mime, I feel like it kind of went for, and then it just fell short. I really feel like his ears are supposed to be jester-like. I really feel like Mime Jr.'s hat is supposed to be, you know, of that kind of train of thought, but with the different introductions and different timelines, I guess, the design didn't fully get there, and you get this weird kind of just awkward looking Pokemon. He's a really cool typing, you know, sharing it with Gardevoir, Fairy, and Psychic. I feel like if he's gonna be a fairy, he's more of like a mischievous type, you know, not like the fairy from the woods or something. You know what I'm saying? This is a shout out. If you guys know where I'm getting this design from, with hands in the eyes, imagine him putting them like in front of his face. You'll know where I'm getting that from. I'm getting that from a movie, from one of my favorite directors. Anyway, this mask is my favorite part, y'all. Like, I really wanted to draw this out. I drew Mr. Mime's design way before I drew the Mime Jr. design. Gave him those old school crooked bendy shoes. I don't even know what those are called. Boots? Sandals? Huaraches? I don't know. Another throwback to Mime Jr.'s design with his little vest, kind of poofy jacket thing right there. Under a mime costume. I mean, come on. You know, he's like the current Mr. Mime's cool cousin, you know, like at the cookout, everybody wants to hang out with this cousin instead of the regular Mr. Mime. And I really didn't want to go back to another Kanto design. Honestly, like I don't want to make it seem like I'm bashing on older designs. It's just earlier ones, you know, are just bad. Some of them came out a little worse than others, and I will admit newer ones are a little more complicated than they should be. But I mean, they're a little better. They've improved. Yes, they're protruding out of the gloves for reasons. I already had a little bit of what I wanted in mind. I wanted to get as far away from that ugly round shape as possible. It's just not an attractive shape on Mr. Mime. You know, there's a lot of round Pokemon that look dope. Licky Licky, shout out to Licky Licky. That is a dope design. Hey, Lickitung. Lickitung is ugly as hell. Don't even test me, bro. I'll go after Lickitung too. But yeah, Round Bois. Round Bois can be super dope if the execution is good, but if the execution falls short, you get awkward looking, almost like adolescent teenage designs that are just not there yet. And yeah, some designs are a little more complicated than they should be. Like, you can never go too simple, so they kind of try to go a little more complicated. I think starting in like Hoenn is when they started really getting, like really hitting overdrive. You know, once Sinnoh came around, like Garchomp, Giratina, Palkia, those are all big designs, or heavy designs. Anyway, yeah, the fairy clown prince of Pokemon himself, Mr. Mime, new and improved, baby. Follow me, Instagram @_ReyMenn, Twitter @_ReyMenn, and YouTube, you guessed it, ReyMenn. And comment down below, let me know what Pokemon you want me to do next. And as always, shout out to Mime Jr., shout out to Mr. Mime. This was another episode of Redesigning Pokemon that I don't like.